Anything working today? I don't know. I feel like my computer's broken. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, why hello and welcome to another Jaseowns stream, same day. I've been having some technical difficulties. I don't know how this stream started. If it started okay or not, but the other one crashed. So, Curlin, welcome. I have quit Sagas. My beep, that's me. Hey, welcome to the stream. Download is available for Outlands. Welcome to the stream. All right, we're going to hop right back into it. This is the new character, episode 2. We are going to play as Jeeve Jerwin. Okay, where we left off. This is the episode 1. We were in Shelter Island. We got a majority of our skills up. We may head back into Shelter just to get back to 80 Taming, 80 Lore. There was a comment on the YouTube, please stick with this. Show us what past 80 looks like after Shelter, okay? So we're gonna, for now, we gotta go back into Shelter just to finish off the Shelter thing. But my music, what's going on? Hello? I don't know what I don't know. I feel like I've messed something up. Hold on. The back-to-back streams are not happy. It says cannot connect software. Can you guys hear me? We're gonna just assume it's working. Hopefully it's working. Dear God. Actually, I probably should look at my phone. I just want to make sure that it's working, because on my side it says not. In 1 second. Jaseowns channel. Because I'm lying. Sweet. It looks like me looking at my phone. Great. Okay. It's working. Thank goodness. Sorry, I did a back-to-back stream. I stopped the other one, but apparently I didn't stop the other one in in OBS. So it shows on my side that Twitch is not live right now. Oh, there it goes. Okay, sweet. Teeny Beanie, thank you so much for confirming. Appreciate it. Okay. So where we left off again is we made the new character. We went with archery, animal lore, taming, and we just kind of played, right? So we're gonna go back to the shelter dungeon to finish off Taming, okay, guys? And you remember anything about what we were talking about from the new player challenges, we want to take advantage of the passive taming skill, but also just taming in general. So we're going to go inside the dungeon again. And if you're new and you don't know where to go, you can always get back to town through moon gates. Okay, so we actually are going back to the Prevalia moon gate, and we'll go back to shelter, because you can go back to shelter at any point as long as you're not red. So if you ever like leave early or you want to train your character again, always go back to train till 80 inside the shelter dungeon. That only applies for fighting skills or things you gain like by fighting. It doesn't count for like crafting skills and stuff like that. So we're going to select Shelter Island to travel. And we're going to go back down in the dungeon. Now, if you were following along before, you could go through the main entrance to what we're going to do, but there's also another little side entrance down here through the cave. So, down there. And we're going to focus on taming, taming and healing, not necessarily fighting, okay? Although we could probably fight along the way. Should we fight and get money? Should we just tame? I don't know. I don't know the right etiquette here. And if you remember, we also have a agent inside of Razor picking up these arrows, okay? Doesn't always work. You can must wait. Right. Oh. We out here. D on the keyboard, that's all guard me. X on the keyboard is attack nearest. So again, new player who this. We're gonna try to make it as easy as possible for you to get into the game. We're gaining hurting just by fighting. We gain veterinary by healing our bro. And remember, Alt B is bound to a bandage as well, so we don't even need to be double clicking a bandage. We just need to hit Alt B. We did that by right clicking on our thing here and saying assign. Can confirm firsthand that this is a great new bro build. Perfect, dude. I appreciate that, Line Monkey. I haven't done a Dexter Tamer new player guide, so I was curious of how this was going to work. So far, so good for me. Just hit 100 taming the other day? Heck yeah, dude. Go addict, confirm. Yeah, we did publish, we publish videos every Wednesday, by the way, guys. Every Wednesday on the YouTube. Today was no different. We did like a top 5 questions I get during streaming. So be sure to check out that video. The too long didn't read. Nameplates, you know, it's just a macro. You turn it on and off. The attack nearest hockey that we talked about, you definitely want that. Grid loot, turn that on. Macros, take advantage of them. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Fine. Best part of the build is everything is cheap. Mastery scrolls are just 7k. If you go water, each tier after the first bump is like 10. Nice. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Now, I've been single clicking and hitting tame on these guys. In theory, we could also make a macro to do that, so we don't have to actually click them. So we're going to do that too. I'm going to go Alt-O options. We're going to say macro, new macro. I'm just going to call it tame nearest. Okay, and we're going to drop down to select nearest creature. And we're going to say hostile, add, and we're going to say use skill, aiming, skill. Where is it? Damn it, my Nar died. Not paying attention to my Nar. Or Gwinar. What is it called? I'm messing it up. Skill in a add. Wait for target. Add. We're gonna do selected target. There's a current target. Is it use selected target or current target? I'm not sure. We're gonna try current target. Gonna hit apply here. Create a little macro button. just for giggles. But I'm gonna bind it to L on the keyboard. If I come over here to this frog and I hit L, it should just start to tame because it's the nearest thing. Okay, so we don't even need to. Oops, I didn't mean to attack it. I attacked it. Well, I didn't mean to do that, frog. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Anyway, so we're taming this frog, right? So we gain taming there, and then we're going to release it. Fantastic. For X. Remember, D is guard me. X. Get about it. Another frog is down, guys. I'm the worst tamer in all the land. All my pets are dying. It's about time you stream. It's been so long. I missed you. Thanks, Sly. It's been at least 30 minutes. I went to have Cocoa Puffs. I couldn't find them in the pantry. I was like, where's the Cocoa Puffs? And my kid said that mom hid them. And I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, we found them. And then I went to get milk out of the fridge. No milk. Kids drank the rest of the milk. So I ate dry puffs. I had dry puffs, you guys, okay? That was... We had dry puffs for dinner. The travesty. Anyway, right now we're actually just we're doing veterinarian on our dead pet because you gain vet by healing a dead pet. Okay, and at 80 vet we'll actually res it. This is just another. We technically are fine with it being dead because we can work multiple things at once here. So we're kind of we're multitasking, guys. Okay. Go full. Thank you. Oh my support. Shit that. Right. 4 months. GG. Oh, we're dying. Jace, you should probably run away. You're dying, bro. Well, there's an onk right here. So what happens when you die? Nothing. We just hit the onk. Except full health, baby. Get right back into it. And equip our bow. Boom. Equip our arrows. X on the keyboard. Getting our bandages. Getting right back into the skill of things. But remember, since we died, we need to re-loot all of our items. Once you're no longer young, you lose everything when you die. So, try not to die. And then we can just double click everything to put on our kit. Sweet. Can we see which skills you're casting? So on this character, I'm just a archer, and I'm a tamer. So we have a couple of mobs that we tamed earlier on in episode 1, and I'm hitting D for all guard me, which is a macro we made. So in the game macros here, I have D for all guard me, W for follow me. We do have X for attack nearest selected. And I also have B for bandage self. And then we just made this tame nearest one for L on the keyboard. So, and all my pets are literally dying now, so. Everybody about me. Man, that's not even worth the calories. I know, I messed up. I really wanted Cocoa Puffs, but I... Just saying, you can make a fun script for training that includes auto release and auto kill because you're polite kill your releases. That is true. I'm trying to avoid making it like a scripting stream for a new player guide. So we're trying to like pretend that your friend that's playing doesn't want to. No, maybe your friend is an anti-scripter. Okay, that's kind of one of the points of this. Obviously, we're gonna get into scripts. But I didn't want to scare off a new player to be like, you need to make a script in order to play this. You know what I mean? But I hear you. Like, we're going to run back to the frog down. I just hit L on the keyboard over by the giant. All of my dudes are dead. We're just going to go. We're going to step outside the dungeon and res our guys again. For some reason, you can't res them on the onks. I wish you could, but you can't. So we're gonna head towards the actual healer outside dungeon. Ooh, dog. Scripts. I put some scripts in your scripts. Thanks. I do love scripts, but I'm trying to not scare a new player. We'll scare you later. Boo. I don't eat cereal often, but when I do, the milk either gone or past the date. I am a cereal fiend, though. I like. Also, we tamed this. This beast of a horse. Didn't it res? Can I not res him here? Oh, there we go. We tamed this beast of a horse out in Prevalia. Somebody released it. Got this sweet horse. Someone released it. Alt B on the keyboard. Remember, we have that bound right here. We're bandaged. If we want our horse not to die, we need to bound it, just like we bound our other pets. So in theory, we would get off our horse outside and fight with it in the dungeon. But for right now, we're just going to focus on getting the skill up. 4 decades young. Oh yeah, dude. 40 decades young. Pretty young. Pretty young. Alright, the Colossal Frog. We're going to hit L on the keyboard. Remember, it's targeting the nearest, and then it's attempting to aim it. Dude, it's popping off with the archery, guys. Pop, 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 pop. Release that dude. Confirm X kill him or Q. All guard. We're gonna go ahead and loot this dude's arrows. If he wants to share his arrow love, we will arrow it up with him. Hit L on the keyboard to tame this nearby frog. Gonna loot. We're gonna tame. Remember, L. Just got to 80 max with herding. We're doing fantastic. Do we need scripts to play the game? No. All right, this is coming from the guy who makes scripts for the game, okay? You don't need scripts to play. You definitely want macros. You definitely want hotkeys. But you don't need scripts, because even this, I'm just hitting L and it targets whatever's nearest and aims it, okay? We made that in-game. Aim nearest. We literally, and then we're just clicking it, releasing it, confirming, and then attacking. X. Archery really starts to shine when you land those hinders. Hell yeah, dude, yeah. Is a Dex Tamer the new meta for a Tamer? I don't think it's a new meta necessarily, but it's a solid strategy, Cotton. A bold strategy. So yeah, I don't want to say it's new or it's like meta, but it's good. So we're gaining, aiming yet again. The X for gardening. X back first. We're out here aiming again. We turn on nameplate. 9. Aims on off. He just joined my ranks. Please. Colossal Frog. L. Can we release the frog from the game, Jace? Technically no, because the script can actually interact with the menu here. But we can't do that from the inside the game. Well, well, well. Gucci. Right here, keep Jerwin it up. Again, one of the YouTube comments that I had on my video was they really wanted me to not quit this character right away and didn't want me to spend a lot of time on scripts because apparently a lot of tamers quit after Shelter. Okay, so we're just trying to get to 80. Not necessarily as quick as possible, but just, you know, I'm trying to do it with no scripts. Try not to worry about whether or not, you know, we're out here dominating, you know. I want to say all follow me so the rat kills my pet. Attacks my pet. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna tame the rat. Yeah, we're gaining taming skill, right? Oh, I guess we don't. There. I think we're too far beyond the rats. Never mind. We're gonna just kill the rats. Killing the rats. I lied, guys. Rats don't give us skill. We're gonna go into this other room here where there's a giant frog and lots of frogs. Alt B to heal our Winar. Taming after shelter can be pretty rough for sure. Yeah. I don't know how it is lately, but like when I first did taming, it was like a long time ago. It was like 4 years ago or something at this point, 2021. And it was before I was making scripts publicly. And I just made a script and then I would edit it when I moved on to the next mob. You know what I mean? Like I was editing on the fly. There was another question about the range of healing. When you're standing still for X amount of seconds, I'm not 100% sure how many. Your range of healing your like the mobs increases. So if you're moving, you have to be one space away. But if you're standing still for, I think it's a second, I'm not 100% sure, then you get 2 tiles. So the way we're taking advantage of archery is by not only do we not have to be right up next to the mob, but we can also be a little bit farther away, still heal our pet. So is archery the best skill to choose as a Dexter Tamer? I'm not sure, but it's a good one. I don't know what's best. Any of them will work, in my opinion. L on the keyboard. Let's make sure that we gain. We're gonna like actually look and see. So animal where we're gaining. Animal taming increased. Perfect. Base DXL. DXL. Let's go. Anyway, this is episode 500 and 0.5 because technically 500 was moments ago. So if there's any favorite moments of you watching me over the years that you would like to reminisce about, now is your chance. Okay, you guys. I want to make like a little, you know, montage type of thing of what I've done over the years. So if you have a favorite moment that I could add into the video, please let me know in the comments right now, or if you're watching this later, let me know. Comments. Make YouTube videos, Jace? I sure do. You got a Discord, Jace? Sure do. You have a website, Jace? Sure do. Video of every death. I like your style, Ripsteady. First death of the street. Stream. I still, I stopped doing my goals of the month because why would I continue anything like that? I did want to do like a beat sync video. That's like one of the things that I want to do. That would be kind of cool to beat sync death screens. I feel like that would be a good option, where the music goes along with every death. Okay, so we're just out here hitting L on the keyboard, which is aiming and then releasing. L, aiming nearest creature. We don't even have to click them anymore. We're at 65.3. I wish Outlands had an auction house like WoW did back in the day. Kristen Van, technically, It's not necessarily an auction house, but it does have a portal. So if you go to like portal.uooutlands.com, it's gonna like pull up a login with your ID, and you can log into portal.uooutlands.com, and then there's a vendor search. So it's kind of an auction house, kind of not. But so like for example, we're gonna need a taming beastionary or something. What's it called? Bestiary? Is it bestie? What the hell's the taming thing? Taming bestiary. There we go. So we're gonna need to buy one of these so we can. So technically, one of the very first things we might want to get is 54,000 gold. Yeah, it gives you the coordinates, but it's pretty inconvenient. Okay. I mean, it's better than to not have them. And if you needed to, I don't know if you've tried this on the thing. If you click this locate vendor, it then pulls it up in the game and has like an arrow to where it is. So that's pretty sweet. Our pets, everybody. That's why nothing. Too many followers. Oh, donate to you, Jace. Well, thanks, Paul, but no, we're gonna try to farm it up and be a new player. Okay, pretend I'm not even streaming right now. Pretend that you convinced your friend to play, but you had to go on vacation, right? And so your friend downloaded the game while you're at the beach. You know, and you're like, hey, I'll hook you up, friend, when you get back. But the friend wants to actually impress you with how much he's done because he followed a Jaseowns guide. So we are out here. Next, Ketchums. And what's up with the raid, dude? Thanks so much, man. You have a good stream? You know, typical raid thing. Do you have a good stream? I like to say, was it a terrible stream? Did you die? Yeah, the friend just left for sagas. my friend just left for sagas, man. That's crazy. Sun burns out. How's the UO going to go there? Back it up. Sun's out, buns out. Missed that part. Not bad. You got PK 2 or 3 times. Catch him. Are you a fighter backer or are you a runner wayer? Are you a PvP person or are you like a don't touch me, bro? I'm normally I'm gonna run. Oops, that guy's already. I'm too weak to fight back right now. Okay. I'm normally a just run away type of guy. I'm gonna try to be more. I'm gonna fight back if I get attacked. But I normally panic when I get attacked. Like I say I'm gonna fight back, but I'm really still just a panicker. Alright, and our skills are looking pretty good. We got 99 dex. But our Gnar is dead. I'll tame the nearest creature yet again. Yo, search. I'm the friend of the... Say my name. Asgoth hitting us up with the over the 12 months. 13 months, dude. Over a year of support. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Been a wild year, huh? Pretty wild. Too fast, too furious. Bannon Taming. We are releasing pets. We're hitting X on the keyboard. L is just an in-game macro. Again, I'm trying to like teach you guys how to play the game without using scripts. Do I love scripts? Absolutely. Do you need scripts to play the game? No. So L on the keyboard is select nearest hostile, use skill, animal taming, wait for target, current target. Okay? So we could just tame without even needing to click anything. Because who has time to click up and, you know? Who's clicking? Not this guy. I'm hitting L. Then we're hitting Alt B, and then healing our Gnar. Alt B is just a bandage that's hotkeyed in our little counter bar here. If you're curious on how to do that, I did a video today talking about some of the things I get asked about on stream, and I do cover that. You're taming our dead Gnar because we gain veterinary even though he's dead. At 80 vet, we'd actually be able to heal him. Resurrect him. But while we're waiting for things to respawn, we're killing corpsers. We're gaining veterinarian. Man. Nothing but the best for this. Nobody got time for that. But playing? I was wondering, can you use camping to travel on the server? On Sagas, no. But on Outlands, yes. Sagas is just the old school UOR magery and rune books. But on Outlands, there's chivalry, camping, magery. We're actually getting awesome. Chivalry is a hard word to say, so just over complicated even more so I don't feel as bad about myself. Alright, you're used to Shiv on Outlands? Yeah. Yeah, on the good news is you should be able, like, once you get a rune book, you can use scrolls as a dexer on a rune book. So you're not completely SOL in regards to travel, but you're going to need a rune book with what we call scrolls. Alt B to pull up a bandage for healing our Gnar is dead. We're gaining vet. You're going to get out of this dungeon soon. I'm at 66.1 animal taming. The reason why we're fighting too is because remember our pets, we're getting passive skill gain. And so we can spend that by fighting. I don't know how often it procs or anything. It doesn't say, but in theory we can sometimes gain taming by just even killing mobs. No expert. Just a player. I'm a player. I'm a player who plays. My ISP is trolling me? Oh no, what's happening? How are things going with the new character? Going pretty well, you know. You could say things are getting pretty serious, you know. We're 66.2 taming, 75.7 lore. We're taming, or I'm sorry, we're healing our Gnar who is dead, or whatever the hell it's called, and we're gaining vet skill. So things are going pretty well right now. We can keep healing him. We gain animal lore and vet when we heal him. So, okay, here we go. A colossal frog spawned. I'm just going to hit L on the keyboard. L. It targets the nearest mob and then tries to tame it. And then we failed. Great, we gained a taming. I'm going to hit L on the keyboard again. Here we go. Accepted us, and we gained a skill 666 taming. I'm gonna release it and then hit B. We hit Alt B and heal our Gnar again. I'm gonna hit D X BMX. Okay, come on guys, get this over here. I want to fight over here. That's fine. L on the keyboard. We're gonna tame this giant frog. Continue to shoot this colossal. capture that guy too. B on the keyboard, X. Picking up the loot. Picking up the arrows for the scavenger agent. Again, we set some of this stuff up at the beginning of the stream, like on episode 1. Oops, I attacked that guy. I didn't do that. I'm gonna hit L to tame him too. Tabbed in and out of war mode. To stop fighting something, you can hit tab. Tab is the default hotkey for going in and out of war mode. You just tab, in and out. To stop attacking whatever you're attacking. Jeez. Only 66.710. I should have tried harder to get taming the first stream. I was more excited about fighting than I was about taming. So now we're taming it up. But we do have a hotkey in game. Does the all release command work? I assume it does. I'm not gonna try it right now, but I assume all release does work. I don't want to lose all my bros. But how I'm releasing is I'm just single clicking and saying. Alt B, say heal, and we're just using our bandage that we bound here. Why you're not taking cave bears or primordials of pets? I mean, we probably should do that. The reason why I'm not is because I'm not even paying attention. That's probably a smart thing to do. We can move down to level 2, change up some of the taming. Maybe that will even be faster. Let's kill this thing up. Close to above the bridge. I'm gonna kill this. Go head to. Mince me. Wait. Well, technically, we can go any way we want. We can go up, down, all around. We're gonna go this way. All follow me. I'm hitting W on my keyboard. Picking up all these people's arrows. Let's go. And then down the stairs here. Boom. Cave bear. L on the keyboard. L for the cave bear. Let's go. Hello, Jason. I see you made it to the wall worshippers church. What does that mean? Yeah, okay. Is a cave bear 1? Cave bear is 1 control slot. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of a giant frog. Farewell, giant frog. It was nice knowing you. D on the keyboard, X. We do want to make sure the cave bear doesn't die, so we're gonna change its details. Oops, sorry. We're gonna change its abilities to not be aggro. But technically, our Gnar is our tank pet, and he's dead. So we might have messed up. Maybe we need to go tame. Maybe we need to go resurrect our Gnar. Ad start in about 20 seconds over there on Twitch, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Just tuning in and watching is a good way to support, but if you like, follow, and subscribe, that's even better. And the next step will be supporting. Lazy Peon's video regarding Shelter Dungeon was, I think these naked guys are worshipping the wall. Oh, nice. Yeah. Funny. We're going to tame this one now, too. Single clicking them and hitting tame. Alt being healing our cave bear. Multitasking, guys. You're keeping your first colossal frog and you named it Froginator. That's a good name. Good name. And Persigma said they sent me messages about the maintenance, said it would be 6 hours. I'm like, okay, I'll finally fix my sleep schedule. Your internet's gone for like 10 minutes. You could just pretend you don't have internet, dude. Go to sleep. Seems to accept you as masters, bringing rid of the other giant beast. D. X. Again, go to the cave bear. We're going to change its abilities. We're going to change it to aggro, not aggro. Okay, we're trying to make sure that we... This is a release cave bear. You can't gain on released, okay? So we're just going to kill the released. See you released? You're dead to me, bro. You're still not going to beat my bone dragon boner? Nothing. It's a boner. Dude, Grimlore. Grimlore setting us up with the prime 5 months, dude. Thank you so much for the support. Get those ads out of here. They were so strong. That one released though. Hit Ellen. Oh. D. We're gonna let this colossal frog die. We're gonna release it. Fail to tame the creature. Muscle frog, please. Cave bear, follow me. Okay, we're gonna leave the dungeon just real quick because we're gonna resurrect our Gnar so he gets aggro. Gonna leave the dungeon right quick. Also, if we weren't a noob, or I'm sorry, if we were still young, we could go buy arrows from the vendor as well. But when you're not new anymore, you can't buy from the Shelter Island vendors. So unfortunately, we're just kind of stuck at the moment. If we do want to go get more arrows, we got to go back to Prevalia or another town. Like, I don't think we can even buy like bandage. Oh, it doesn't. And all follow me. Anyone else doing taming? Please be kind and nuke your releases. Yeah, be kind. We ride. Be kind. Rewind, please. Kill your bros. Doing some side job with the Fortress Beetle. Hope it goes smoothly. Oh, be here. The Gnar is the Gnar. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. Jawar is getting rickety wrecked. Healing it. Alt B. First time you rented a DVD, your mom was trying to figure out how to rewind it. Nice. You technically don't need to kill them to make them respawn. You just need to rename them so you know you tamed it already. It's a solid move. Solid suggestion. Grid 78 animal lore, 68.5 taming. Would it be unethical if I ran you some vet supplies? I will not accept it. This is for the purposes of being a brand new player with no help. Granted, if you're a brand new player, accept all the help you want, right? Like, I'm not... You don't have to not have help, but I'm trying to just show how to play with maybe your friend convinced you to play, you're an antisocial person who only plays by yourself and your one buddy, but your one buddy's at the beach, and we're just trying to show you how you can get started without his help. Thank you. Feel free to pass that on to any other new player. If there's any other new players in the chat that do want handouts, Blind Monkey, ready. Alt B, heal in the Gnar. Okay, we're gonna, and again, we can move around and heal at the same time. So again, I've kind of pulled my pets with Alt W, or sorry, with W, all follow me. We kind of ran away. And when he gets healed up, we can hit D again and it attacks again. Okay, guys, so like you can kite. You're still a new player, but you're 100% down to help anyone. Nice. There you go. Community. Hashtag. Got the cave bears. Good suggestion coming down here, guys. Surge has a fortress beetle with insane stats named Big D. Don't ask me how the name was allowed. Because it was an accurate description. As long as it's an accurate description of the pet, it's okay. This Wanar is probably going to be called no hit point. No defensive. Just keeps getting hurt. 2K, 2.3K in our bank, or in our coffers, dude. I'm gonna try to tame this hatchling. I'm just gonna hold B to heal the Gwenar. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Hold B on the Gwenar. Hatchling. Release D for all guard me. Everything's coming up Millhouse, you guys. Cave bear up here. L on board. This Gazir larva is nuking us to death. B on the keyboard to heal ourselves. Then we're gonna run over here. All follow me. W. Hitting D keyboard for guard me. Hitting B once again to hit. No, we're gonna heal our cave bear. Taking aggro from some. Then we're gonna heal ourselves. B for healing ourselves. 76.1 vet. Hopping off. We could have done this all in one night. You know what I mean? We could have tried harder to do the veterinary. We could have tried harder to gain taming, right? But we were kind of explaining the game as we went. So now we're carefully gaining skill. The reason why I said carefully, because I said careful taming over your control limit. That's lose aggro. That's true. Yeah, and after you tame and release, you have to give them another command to guard again. Fun. Jace, what did I break? The deck spot used to drink pots when they wore off. Now it only drinks it when I first run the script. Did you change your echo or your aspect armor? If so, you might need to like restart your client, but in theory it should be fine. Maybe not newbie, but you can also swap that aggro stats. Follow. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay, I didn't know that. That's a good tip. Yeah, so you can access your pets through the stats menu and then the followers tab, and you can click info on there. There's cool. I've been single clicking them, so no, that's a good tip. Thanks, man. A good noob tip right there. Okay, we need to still be gaining skill by back down here. Monitor hatchling. Where are we go? Where is this guy going? He's just making a run for it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna tame the Monitor. I'm gonna hold Alt B and try to kite a little bit. Oh, totally fine. Alt B on the bear. Failed to tame, totally fine. Tame. Alt B. Just kiting around. They're all on all follow right now. They're not fighting back. Back. Totally fine. We failed to tame. I'm just gonna hit D right now so everything's on guard. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. These guys are kicking our buns. If we get out of range, then they reset. So you can kind of, I don't want to say cheat the system, but you can get safe by just running away. You eventually rebound. That dude. Tried to get it. How much? Take 75? Do I have 75? You don't have 70. Ours. Our Winar is dead. Not like this. Not like this. We have too many pets. I don't know which one's good. I don't know which one's bad. Oh no. This is where we can actually use stats. Bracket stats. Bracket stats. And then the one that's 0 EXP is our one that we can release. So this guy. Can we release it from here? No? The way I can do this is I can just single click your animal work. There we go. So this first one. We're gonna go res up our pet. Sorry, Wenare. By the way, I did Shelter Island as having a toad tank and the 3 cave bears. Nice, okay. I have the Wenare at the moment. I probably should. Right. Is the hatchling is the monitor hatchling considered a tank? Are there any other tank items in there besides the frog and noir? What do you think the chances are for the Outlands to consider a position for a 120 taming monkey type pet? I think there is, right? Isn't the blood apes 120, or is that not 120? Cool. The prime and the follow. The prime before the follow. True dedication. Thanks. Blood ape was way earlier. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's all me. All right. Let's see how these monitor hatch deals. Utility class. Okay. Utility. How about the monitor? Big. He's down here, right? Outlet. Oh, and the bald peon. Dude, I'm very sensitive about being bald. Thank you so much for the generosity, sir. Hitting us with the biddies. Appreciate it. A golden Kappa train? What does that mean? What's a golden Kappa train? What is a gold? I've never had a golden Kappa train before. What does that mean? Contribute to earn this exclusive emote for 24 hours. A golden Kappa. Okay, these are just corpse eaters. Any good? I'm gonna say all follow me L on the keyboard. It was a sexual based term, but I'm gonna allow it because you're just talking about showers. Totally fine. This is fine. No one hates me because of my luscious curls, says Serge. Maybe. Thanks for helping all of UO. No problem, dude. That's how you do things. I usually watch on YouTube, and even the other guys subbed, and I remember you had your Prime sub left too. Dude, thanks. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, hitting us with the Prime. It means a lot. You support the channel. Thank you so much. We're going to tame this one up too. Cave bear. Some of you may die. Cave bears die. I don't know. Board. Gimme! Hitting us with the Prime as well. If you guys have any Primes, toss it our way. We're about to hit a level 1 Golden Kappa train. I don't even know what that is, but wow. Is it Kappa or Kappa? Let's ask the bot. What does it mean?
Kappa.
Kappa. This is only my 500th stream, you guys. I'm still learning how to stream. New stream. Who dis? What is a corpse? What's it? Corpse eater is considered a kill class. I hit L on the keyboard. That attempts. Always check bones, but you can't in shelter. Base Bass. Base 76, dude. Thank you so much for the T1. Going 8 months. Activating the Golden Kappa level 1 train. 2-2. Here comes your guys' loot or something like that. Let's see.
Golden Kappa train level 1 achieved. This minute,
the Golden Kappa level 1 train completed. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Animal Lore hitting 80. New player challenge. Who this? We're a tamer, you guys. Be out here taming. Dennis, welcome to the stream. Best bet for you would be the Colossal Frog and 3 familiars. Okay, yeah. Okay, did we gain any more taming on this one? I don't know. That we gained. Oh, try one more time. Is Tamer OP on Outlands compare with a Stealth Dexter? I'm not sure what's better. You know what I mean? I don't know the current full meta. Not sure. Hit 70. Go tame a scarab. Oh yeah, the scarabs are really good, huh? Scarabs are like a great pet. Have you maxed out your passive taming? Yes. The passive taming is up to 5, so UO Surge hitting a gifted sub over to hey, what's up, everybody? Man, what's up, everybody's Dodo? Is that guy part of my stream? Did you actually target that dude? Hold on. The bot got it. I don't think I've ever seen that person type in my chat. Well done. Gifted a total of 3 in the channel. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the support. People are dropping gold on the ground. I'm not falling for you guys, okay? We out here. All right, this monitor, is he a tank? Is he a tank? Yeah. Utility. Tame. We're gonna try to tame the monitor. Our pet dead. Pet down. Failed to tame the creature, but guess what? I'm gaining. I'm just letting these corpse eaters die. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. None of this matters, yo. We're gonna get rid of the Gnar too. Like, we're not really keeping anything out of this dungeon. L on the keyboard tries to tame the nearest. Wait, did we just successfully res the Gnar? Are we 80? How did the Gnar live? I thought the Gnar was dead. We got about 50 seconds left on the Golden Kappa level 2. No pressure, you guys, okay? No pressure, but we really need this in our lives. Get a random emote that gets unlocked. You get a Golden Kappa for 24 hours. No pressure. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, you guys. 12 seconds left. Okay, there we go. We're out here. We got 3 of 5 pets. Monitor, model hashling, Quinare. It was a good hype train, you guys. It was Golden Kappa, a success. We're opening it. We're sharing it. We're going to just Kappa this all the way to home. We're going to Kappa, 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 okay? Kappa, 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 Kappa. Just capping it. We're just so much. Got that golden Kappa. Thank you so much. Support. Straight. L on the keyboard to aim current. I'm still convinced that I'm still trying to convince Cypher to do the 5-slot laser firing T-Rex. If Owen does it first, I'll make a Tamer on Outlands. Wait, a laser firing T-Rex? Wait, are those regular Kappas? No, no, no. You gotta hit us up with the golden Kappas. Ain't nobody got time for regular ones. Only subscribers can do the golden? Yeah, you missed out on the golden opportunity. Get the golden. Yep. Your sub didn't count for the golden train? I'm sorry. God. L on the keyboard. Nearest. Yet again. We're really popping off now, you guys. 80. 80, 80. We're almost full on taming. We are gaining right here, right now. +2 right there. We just need to finish it off. Alright, I'm gonna hit Alt B. We're gonna heal up our Gnar. He died. It's okay. L on the keyboard. We're taming near it. It's gone. Okay. Beast the corpse. Please burn. L. Keyboard taming. Fail to tame, but we're gaining skill. That's what we're out here. What we do. Out here gaining. Fail to tame the creature, but we gained the skill. That's all that matters. Hit V on the keyboard to heal ourselves. This larva is really popping off. Okay. Pets are over there fighting that guy. Technically, I could stay all follow him. And I could come over here and I can hit D, attack it. That would probably make sense. Alright, you've already gained the maximum skill for this cave bear, so we're not going to kill that cave bear. It's already filled up. Can we tame these larvae? Beasts. Monitor hatchling about to die. Don't care. Wolfenstein New Colossal Digital Deluxe Xbox Edition code. Dropping codes in the chat? Holy Cody. Holy codes. I need to go res my... Right? Or do we... What's the play here, you guys? If you were a new player, would you tell your buddy to go get a scarab and then come back? Probably not, right? You should probably just release the Gnar and just continue to... Like, why are we... We're not going to keep him anyway. I'm just going to release him. I'm going to hit D here. We're just going to release the pets. We're just going to release them, let them die. Some of you may die. And you're going to be all my pets here. I sent my homie to Ages 2 with 80 skills. Like the style. What's an Ages 2 that you can get with 80? Oops, I accidentally hacked the creature. Seems to accept you as master. Let's go. Larva doesn't stand a chance. This monitor hatchling is attacking this released dude. I'm gonna try to tame him. That's where you found your first PK. You want your friend to dive into a PK or find a PK? So sweet of you. Use a Petrum G-War and right after shelter until you got the scarab? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where we would send a noob right after. We are going to get 80 skill before we leave either way. Like, it doesn't make any sense not to, right? Right. Although, I might need to go get arrows. We might leave. What's up? It's the Jay Show. It sure is. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Hope you're having a great evening. In my first stream of the day, I was really excited about Cocoa Puffs. And then I went to get Cocoa Puffs out of the pantry, and there wasn't any Cocoa Puffs. And I was like, what the hell? Where's the Cocoa Puff? And then my kids alerted me that Mom hid the Cocoa Puffs. They knew where they were hidden. So then I got those hidden Cocoa Puffs. And then I went to the fridge to get milk for said Cocoa Puffs. And then we were out of milk. It was like an emotional roller coaster for me after the first stream of the day. Anyway, ads are on Twitch right now, by the way, so thank you guys for tuning in and supporting the channel. Appreciate it. The ads. Ouch, that's a lot to take in. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do, since we're running out of supplies, so I am gonna leave the dungeon right now, okay, you guys? And we're gonna go through the portal. Going through the portal. I'm gonna leave this monitor behind. Oh, we're gonna release that bro right there. And we're gonna go through Palia. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy some arrows and some bandages. So if you're a brand new player, there's a couple ways you can get bandages. You can buy them from a healer vendor. Or you can also buy them or buy cloth from a tailor. So here's a tailor over here. We're going to say buy. And then we could just buy a couple bolts of cloth. Spend 400 gold worth. And then you take your scissors by double clicking. You click on the bolts of cloth. And then you double click again. And you click on these. And now you have a bunch of bandages. If you're brand new, you could do that to get bandages. Or you could just buy bandages from a healer. Okay, I don't know what's cheaper. I'm assuming cutting the cloth is cheaper. But if you run over here, there is a healer down here. And you can just click them and buy. Well, that guy's out. How about the doctor? Doctor got some? That guy is out as well. Okay, I am a liar. I thought they sold bandages. Here's one. So 3 gold per bandage. You can just buy. You can buy them here. Remember, if you want the whole stack, you just hold shift and click. We're not going to buy the whole stack. I have 278 bandages. Let's go buy some arrows now. Then we'll put our gold in the bank. And we'll go get a pet that's not from shelter. Do we care? I don't think we care. We're going to go back to shelter. Or do we get a pet? Oh, man, I don't know. I got that cereal. I got that cereal. Yeah. Yeah. Did. Anyway, so I ate it dry. Oh. I ate it dry, you guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, there's no arrows for sale. This is a new player problem. There's some. I'm just going to buy the whole stack. I'm holding shift, double clicking. We're buying the whole stack of arrows. Okay. I don't want to take the whole stack on me because if I die and I can't get back to my corpse, I'm going to lose them. We're going to go back to the bank over here. Hit F2. That's the default binding. You can just type bank. We're going to drop our gold off. We're sitting at 6K. Not bad. I'll go ahead and put one of these bags in our backpack. Oops. Hold shift and I'm dragging. Drag all our arrows onto our thing. We're going to take out 600 arrows. Drag that. Remember, I'm a hoarder. I'm going to keep everything. You don't have to, but I'm going to. We need to keep our crook on ourselves for the herding bonus. We technically have these vet supplies. I'm going to put those in the bank as well. We're not going to use those quite yet. I don't want to lose. It said my food buff has expired. We're going to double click eat comes. If you want to see your food buffs, you can actually click on your health bar here. And then there's this little blue buff icon. Boom. This should appear somewhere. Where is it? Here it is over here. Maybe it was there the whole time and I just couldn't see it. It's over there. I normally have it above my character. I don't know why it's payroll. I normally have it like right here. Provisioner also sells bandages. You would have got 300 gold, 300 bandages for the same price as cloth. Oh, nice. Okay. Part of the story, missing out on the chocolate milk after cereals. Yeah, no, exactly, dude. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go get a scarab. What we're gonna do, okay? And a scarab is a really good tank pet. And it's a good pet to just keep in your repertoire of tank pets, and it costs 2 slots. There's multiple places to get it. The place we're going to go to get it is from Ossuary. Okay, so if you're a brand new player, get 70 Taming. You can now get a... what's it called? What am I trying to say? You can get a Europe. So, when you get around the world... you're going to have a lot of options to travel and not so many options to travel. So when you're looking at the map here, right, if you zoom out, remember, we're going to right click and select free view. We can zoom out. All these little, you can kind of move the map around and you can hover over points. Anything with like a little castle is a point of interest that you would potentially fight at. Any of these shrines are a place that you could either res at or heal at. Same with the res at or fight at. You could also heal at any caravan. Okay. To get around, just like Persigma said, you can get 80 camping, and that allows you to camp around in these in this book. But we didn't do camping on it. I messed up. So we're gonna have to do it the long way. But what I was gonna try to say is we're over here in Prevalia right now, but we want to go to this ossuary dungeon. The closest port is going to be the Cambria Moongate. Okay, so we're going to take the Cambria Moongate and then go on a little adventure. Don't be afraid to explore. I know it's like you want to get to the places as fast as possible and you want to ask for ports and stuff like that, but part of the charm of the game of Ultima Online is getting lost and dying. Okay, so the good news is we have this map here, so you're never really lost. But we're gonna take Cambria Moongate and then just try to run us our way up over here to the ossuary. Now, there's two places where a scarab is. There's one actually outside near those runes right here. If you zoom in on ossuary a little bit, there's one outside, and then there's also gonna be some inside. But we're gonna go inside the dungeon because we like adventure. So here we go. We're gonna just make this smaller again. We're gonna right-click, undo preview, put that back. Want to Sacred Journey? No, it's okay. We're going to go on an adventure. We're going to go to Cambria. And then it popped us up over here. And we're just going to run up here. You're like, what the hell? I can't get across this damn thing. Well, the bridge is over here. Okay, yeah. Now remember, if we die, okay? And like our stuff will be taken and we lose everything we've worked for. But that's okay. Part of UO. If you're unwilling to die, you definitely would like to join a guild, you know, because guilds can help you survive, re-equip you if you do happen to die. But I'm a weirdo and I'm okay with dying. So we've accomplished through the Moongate. Now, if you ever get lost again, you just go back and look at your map. So we're halfway there. Kind of. Run along a gargoyle on our way. We're not going to fight anything, I think. We're just going to try to get up to getting... Dying builds character. Exactly. Going to try to get up there to the old... Awesome. Here we go. Following the path. Sometimes it's safe to be on a path. Sometimes it's not. You know, you never really know. Oh. And if you want to see if there's anything you can fight, right, you can single click it and animal lore it. The way you like, I know I can kill a mungback because I played UO before, but you would want to look at the wild difficulty. So on any monster, if you go to animal lore it and you changed it to wild, the difficulty is kind of going to tell you how hard it is. Lower the number, the easier it's going to be. Like a giant rat. If we animal lore that guy and go to wild, it's a 2. And they normally drop double whatever gold it is. So like that was 2, this should be 40 gold. You know, this should also be 2, about 50 gold. If you're ever curious of like, what are you going to get for killing it? You can kind of use the wild animal thing as the gold drop base. Let's do this with this larva. So this larva is 23. 200, I'm sorry, 27. So assuming we can kill it, let's say X. 100 here. Should get 200. Or not 200. What did I say? Should be 400. Is this 500? It's like 2. I don't know the math. I just thought it was times 2, but it's not times 2, right? It's times 10. I don't remember. Normally, you don't really have to worry about your pets keeping up with you. You can recall them, table them. Yeah. Is this stream 500? No stream 500. I was 500 was earlier, but the celebration for 500 will happen probably this weekend. It's kind of like when your birthday is on like a work day, or you had to go to school on your birthday, and you're like, "What the hell? No party on your birthday, bro?" Similar today. You know, I had to work. This is work right now. But this weekend, I think we're gonna do a big 500 episode celebration. So no, yeah, no midweek party, folks. There's stuff going on. All right, let's see how many gold. Remember, this is it's 27.3. I think we're gonna get 270, or is it 500 gold? I don't know. I can't remember now. Now I'm confused myself. Is it 100? You times it by 100? I don't know. What the hell did I say? 10? It's 270 gold? We're gonna find out live right now together. 270 gold. There we go. Yeah. And when you're a new player, you can loot everything. You could leave everything. I'm normally a loot everything type of bro, but totally up. Add a 0. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna cut through this little guy right here. Now, there's normally PKs over here, guys. Okay, so if you're a brand new player and we've run into someone who's a PK, the first thing you're gonna want to do is just type out, "Please, dear God, no." Like, just have that ready. Like, "Please, dear God, no." Like, just get ready to type that. I'm new, you know. Chances are you won't even be able to type that out. They're gonna kill you, but it's okay. Like the line said, it builds character, guys. Okay. We're gonna cut through here. It looks like there's a bunch of people here. Oh, they are fighting. This is a boss right here, you guys. They're doing a boss. We're out here helping with the boss. And first boss of the stream. They can't kill me, right? First boss of the stream. We're gonna continue on. Awesome. Here's an asp. This is an asp. An asp takes 70. We're just gonna go ahead and kill it. We're actually gonna go. And we're gonna go back to shelter. Get their team app rated. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to the we're going in the dungeon. So this, we're gonna change it to mobiles and corpses. So this is a gray corpse. We can loot that safely, you guys. Okay, if you come across a gray corpse, you can safely loot that bad boy. So a blue corpse, we turned off criminal looting, so we shouldn't lose a thing. So here's a scarab right here. There's a scarab. Blast lady. Hi. And I tame the scarab. The scabvar. Look, we got kill the beast. Yeah, Blast Lady's gonna kill that one. That's fine. There's another one down over here. There's a scarab right there. So we're gonna hit all guard me. We're gonna look at these fire ants. The fire ant's pretty terrible. Here's this scarab. Also, you know, not the best scarab in all the land, but we'll go ahead and start taming it. I'm gonna hit all follow me. We're gonna hit Alt B to heal our bro. We're just gonna try to get this scarab under control. There we go. First try. First try of the stream. Now I can hit Alt D, and this scarab will be our tank. So out of all of our current mobs, we're going to try to keep our scarab alive. Getting our team upgraded. Sorry, infantry. Hopefully no one got you, dude. You guys were almost done. You guys were doing good. I was proud of you. Sorry if I got you rated. I didn't even think about that, honestly. I just saw what was going on. And I was like, ah, is that a boss? Right here being Jeeve Jerwin. Face. Jeeve. There we go. Okay. And we're getting the fatty loot now, you guys, okay? Got a bra on now. So. So, remember, to get to bind our... To bond our pet, it needs to be level 1. So we got 1 EXP. Not... I mean, sorry, we got 9 EXP for that single kill. Not bad. Not great. So we're just gonna continue on here. We're gonna try to bind our pet here, then we'll move back into the shelter dungeon. Okay, guys? Sound like a great plan. Yes, it does, Jace. Our hatchling just faded into the dirt. That rip the hatchling. Our other hatchling again, because the reason why they're taking damage is because I never set their aggro to not be. So I'm gonna change the K bear here real quick. The passive. The hatchling dies. Who cares about the hatchling? Be any good? Kind of. Let him die. Let him die. Monitor hatch died, but he was bound. So totally fine. Now that we're out of shelter, we also are gaining above 80 skill, you guys. Okay, so we're doing our best. We're getting the rest. We need an awkward amount. That would be good. Careful taming aggro pets can get you flagged. Oh, really? Oh, like if I started to tame something that somebody was fighting? Is that what you mean? Gotta watch out for that. Somebody's fighting something, don't tame it. Brand new to UO Outlands, just finished the new player area. Still lots to learn besides the difficulty curve and where areas the level taming. What is the zoology guild and how do you level it? Great questions. The zoology is like just a bonus. If you do bracket zoology, that will bring up this menu. And as you fight with monsters, if you fill it in to 100%, you unlock extra taming slot or character stable slot. And you also earn credit towards an achievement. And then each week, if the pets aren't being used, they get bonuses, right? So no one's been using a giant blood purger. So it currently has a huge bonus of 30% damage, 15% damage resist. So if you want to try to like take advantage of some pets because everyone else was using some other thing, then you can do that. A lot of the times, like the most popular pets will be down here at the bottom, right? So a phoenix and a grave bug are very popular. A fire, like all of these ones are popular. The lower the bonus, the more popular the mob. A good way. Okay, like see, it's like this guy's pretty good. I mean, I don't know, like is that a good scorpion? I mean, I feel like it is. We're gonna keep the scorpion. 9.6 melee, 1.4 attack speed, which isn't the greatest, but I feel like this is a pretty nice scorpion. We're gonna get this scorpion. I'm gonna release this hatch. And I don't. Can I? Okay. Can I tame? Okay. Hell on the keyboard. We're gonna come back and get that scorpion, guys. Okay, we're gonna get him. Right now, it's just taming whatever's nearest. Failed to tame the creature. That's totally fine. W. Hit B in the keyboard because we're dying. Fail to tame. That's totally fine. Everything's fine, you guys. Everything's fine. L on the keyboard. All follow me. We're going to tame this giant scorpion. By golly. Like a true professional tamer. Kiting. Taming. We're failing. Oh, are we succeeding? Come on, baby. It seems to accept you as master. Let's go. D on the keyboard. Then we can hit W, and then we can hit L just to tame this other scarab. We're gonna release that scarab. I'm gonna hit Alt B to heal our current scarab. Everything's coming together, you know? Failed to tame, that's totally fine. We're gaining tame. It's better to tame inside the shelter dungeon, but maybe I should just go to the shelter dungeon. Am I risking this for the biscuit here? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? I don't know. Got 5 of 5. Let's just go. We could run back out the way that we came, but we're gonna go a little bit deeper to just go through the death tunnels. No, we're not. We're actually gonna go back. If you're a new player, don't go down level 2 yet. Okay, we're gonna go over here. There's another scarab over here. Let's see if he's any better than the one we have. Oh, okay. This one's actually better than the one we have. So we're gonna take this scarab. He's 9.4 hit points. Okay, or 9. Okay, there's another one. Oh, I'm gonna die. What is? Oh no, not like this. Fail to tame the creature. L on the keyboard, guys. Healing myself. B. This is some spicy stuff right here. I potentially want my pets to be taking aggro. I'm gonna hit D. Okay. We're gonna release this other one. We're gonna all follow me with the new scarab. Let's go. A lich is on us. We're gonna die. B on the keyboard. Okay. All right. We're here. We're fine. We're healing up. Our adventure took us and got us a better pet. Just sell it. Sell it. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just being on the keyboard. We're gonna heal ourselves up. Not bad. So I mean, we got a pretty good scorpion, you know, and then we got a pretty good scarab. You know, let's go through the death tunnels here. We're gonna try to get to the portal here. Normally you'll die if you come this way. Okay, it's a little bit of a spicy meatball situation. We're not gonna try to get by there because we're gonna get poisoned or diseased. We're gonna let them figure that out. I will hit X to attack her. Okay, might as well be heal while we wait. I will hit Alt B to heal our scorpion. Where do you tame after 80? That's a great question that I don't know the answer to right at this exact second. So technically, where we are right here, the scarabs, they can, you know, I think we can tame there, right? We're gonna need to figure that out. Honestly, not 100% sure. You want a DPS? Not the scarab. Is he a utility class? Oh, he's a tank class. Okay, yeah. We'll I didn't realize it. Oh wait. Is it the scorpion? Scorpion's a tank. Okay, yeah. So the scorpion. That's that scorpion. We can get rid of the scorpion. I thought he was an attack class. We're gonna really farewell scorpion. But anyway, so when you're in a red gate here, there's no shelter island or anything, so you just got to go back to any town, really. The smallest town is Totem. Prevalia is always a good choice. Outpost is also a good choice. Sully hitting us up with 13 months. Type UO Tamer Outlands into Google. Well, don't go to Tame Outlands anymore. It appears to be Bad News Bears now. Uh-oh. Here. We're gonna go ahead and put our gold in. I have a neck. Put a bigger. Getting sick. This guy is a dead guy. A crossbow. Good. Hey, you don't have any bolts. I love the content, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, you're liking UO. Hopefully, you've checked out UOAddicts.com, where you can watch anybody stream, anybody make content. I use Outlands Butlers. Okay, we're gonna go to Outlands Butler real quick. Outland. Oh. Outland Butler, this dude is a math master, okay? This guy, you know, like I make some websites and I have like great intentions. This dude obviously has the knack of the calculation, okay? This guy, he makes the websites that your girlfriend says don't worry about. You know what I mean? Where is the where's the taming one? Now I'm overwhelmed. Where's the taming? Templates, crafting. Taming level. Taming level. How it works. This is the beta feature. There you go. Taming skill. We have 80 here. No, we don't have it. Well, technically you might have 80. I'm just gonna link this here. But again, this dude. Wild. Now I'm gonna run back to the shelter while we browse that. Most public libraries on Outlands have a taming rune tome trained from 0 to 120. I remember one being near Horseshoe Bay. If that's still there, nice. Okay. Oh, that's another thing I was gonna say. When you're a new player and you want to get around, a lot of towns or a lot of moon gates have like these little rune book libraries out of here, and you can, if you don't have Magery, you can actually go buy a recall scroll from the vendor for 200 gold, then drop it on the book that you want to use, and then click the blue button. Okay, you could potentially get around without needing Magery. So, lots of options. Ads start in about 40 seconds on Twitch. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Adding a taming script to the website. It's based off the one you made a long time ago. Tested it. Works in shelter. Okay. .com/support. Best way to support the channel. Just being here is also the best way to support your channel. We're going to go back to Shelter Island now. Because now that we have our Scarab pet, this is the most important one we don't want to die. The Scarab, he's going to be bonded with us for life. Now, since we're also going to be going down here to bond, we also are going to bring our horse. Wait, our horse is already bonded? What the hell? How was the horse already bonded? We tamed it. If you tame a pre-bonded horse, it's bound already? Oh, I guess it doesn't lose its level. If you release a horse, it doesn't lose its level. What's happening? Okay, so this cave bear, who is okay, the best, could use attacks. The scarab. Let's go, all Pete. Here we go. Let's see what the scarab dies. Sir Johnny. Expert level. Oh, this is first kill for the scarabs. 3 XP. Got, you know, quite a few to go, but we got them. Geez, Jason, I'm at it. Okay, yeah. Oh, Primordial Whelp. We're gonna hit D so that it gets aggro. Then we're gonna hit W, then I'm gonna hit L. I want you to know that it pained me to go into the server and make sure it's working. Script is up on the site. Is it gonna pain you even more that I'm not gonna, right? It's not gonna just drive you absolutely bonkers. I'm gonna have charism. Please don't. L on the keyboard. I read you gain. Impalma, 80 off crabs. Wondering if it's PK heavy. At least look at it. You can at least look at it, dude. True. L on the keyboard. Taming again. What's the website, Jace? It's UORageScripts.com. That's the other one. Animal Taming Trainer. Last updated 2 minutes ago from Blue. Should not need to edit below this line. Get a pet. Reset your pet. Can't find it. We can't find the pet. A goat, a brawler. Okay. Okay. So is it? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. An attack class. Well. Okay. The Clue has this animal taming trainer as well. So if you, I'm gonna link this in the chat here. How can I gain out? Kind of unpopular opinion, but the Tamer on Unchained feels better than on Outlands. Da, 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 da. I didn't really play the Tamer at all on. Oh. Tame. Oh. Name, but we gained 2. Let's go. I'm watching your stream. Thanks, man. Tempting to train something, but he's invisible. L on the keyboard. Looking good, boy. Thanks. Thanks, dude. They just posted the taming skills, the skill levels in chat. Nice. Thank you. Okay, cool. Disappeared. Alt B here. L. We're trying to tame. We're trying to bet 777. It's our lucky day. Warley, you're Pablo. Nice, dude. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi in the game. Indian. Yeah. Unpopular opinion, but the okay. Also being a Dex tamer, just. You're welcome. Thanks, dude. L. Just kidding, you're not? What the? Keep up the good work. Okay, thanks. Golly gee willikers. Can't trust anybody anywhere. Can't trust anybody anywhere. I think Tamer's feel weak on Unchained compared to the Summon. Hell, even the Warrior hit hard. That's so. Yeah, but it keeps going invisible. I don't like the invisible Tamer, especially when I'm trying to read chat. Here we go. Okay, he just showed up. I'm gonna hit L. Alt B. Feel this cave bear. Anyway, if you're a new tamer, who this? We went and we adventured over to ossuary. We've gotten ourselves a scarab pet. Okay? And now we're gonna level, we're gonna finish off leveling to 80 taming here in the shelter. We're gonna try to bound, whatever the right word is here. Okay, cool. It said we gained our maximum skill off that one creature, so we're just gonna hit D and kill it now. We're gonna kill this little bro. We aren't gonna gain any more off. He is now officially dead to us. This continues to disappear. What a D. Really on the do, but it's really not that bad with a few levels of the nature mastery and a relic. Nice, okay. Some of the Outlands vets can comment, but folks here have told me that Taming used to be one of the top dog builds. They got nerfed into the ground. Yeah, kind of like on Outlands, things ebb and flow. You know, it's been out for 6 years and they go through waves. Like all kind of classes. They nerfed my arcane. Sad. Old man yells at cloud. Are you using any specific script or bot for healing your pet on the new tamer? I've been doing everything by macro. Same. I have no scripts running at the moment. This is a completely newbie friendly way to play. I've just bound my bandage to Alt B. I'm opening up a bandage and I'm clicking my pet. And then to even tame, I'm just hitting L on the keyboard, which is another macro that's just to tame the closest creature. Tame nearest, right? I'm trying to just be as noob friendly as possible at the moment. You both have a script running. Yeah, if you want, you could use the clue script right here, right now. He did make one. Okay, so the potential of using a script is there. I'm just trying to avoid a script for the first couple episodes of like, hey, to play this game, you have to go and download a program. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to avoid that. Obviously, the program can make it easier and help you not have to click things. But I think a part of the charm of the game is learning how to like use your buttons. And then once you've used your buttons enough, you're like, can I stop using all these buttons? That's when scripts come in. I'm like, okay, yeah. Okay. Oh. To play this game, you no, you don't. It's just, it can be funner for me to have a script playing while I watch it and I just gather loot. You don't need that. Right? We've already gained the possible skill. Okay, so we're gonna now kill it. We hit the excellent. Who wants to actually play this game? If I'm not idling, I'm not playing. Fair point. Fair point. Alt B, healing the scarab like a chump. Clicking the button. Look, my wife wouldn't know how to use a script, okay? If we go back to like, if I want to get Nicole to play this game, she's not going to use a script. She'll want to feel like she's playing it. You know, she's going to want to feel like she's doing it. So guides like this are for people who want to play. Then, again, we'll eventually get into it where we set some things up. Hey, are you sick of actually playing? Come with me. We're gonna hit all W, or sorry, yeah, W, and then we're just gonna hit L. We're gonna tame the closest one. It looks like we're taming a whelp. Let's go. Oh, whelp. Well, yeah. Population failure. L on the keyboard, though. We're getting there. 77.1, guys. We're almost there. I'm going to hit Alt B because we need to heal this scarab. Don't lose your scarab. After you get your scarab, make sure you don't lose it. Especially if you get a really good one like I got. Like I kind of lucked out on the roll of the scarab. Pretty good. Pretty good scarab, if I must say. Alright. Aim. We hit the max. Veterinary is 79.2. We're gonna end. We're gonna be in the 80s here very shortly, guys. Okay, we're doing pretty well. We've gained our max skill. We're gonna go ahead and get that wealth. I'm gonna hit L on the keyboard on this on the salamander. Chamalon. What the hell is he called? What the hell is he called? Chameleon? You just call him a chamalon? Yeah. Chamalon, see? Chamalon. You mean chameleon? What's the word? What's that word of the restaurant? What's the name of the restaurant? Shenanigans? Element. Oops. Get back. Okay, I'm just gonna single click and click tame on the whelp. Start popping off right now, you guys. I don't want a large, I want a liter of cola. For a cop. Why'd you say that? Cop. Funny. Okay, cool. All right, look, got this dragon whelp. Look at that. We're doing fantastic. What kind of tame is this? Okay, he's a spicy meatball. Sweet. Hit. I'll guard me. And then we'll hit follow. And we'll try to tame this one more time. I think we... once he pops out of the shadows, this chamalong, we will try to tame it. Ready? L on keyboard. What do we name the scarab? That's a great question, Cankle Bunny. What should we name the scarab? Or is that's why people are saying chamalong a ding dong? What's happening? Chat here. Let's see, a 9. Let's see, 17.5 damage, 3.6 attack delay, or do we do? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the bow. Really well. Going with the computer. Chamalong. Corpse eater. Are we still gaining a corpse eater? I don't know. 55? Cool as bird. We gotta get our scarab level up. I'll try to get that going. Troopers 2 is big, man. Sometimes leave things alone. Agreed. I was super excited about Super Troopers 2, and I could not tell you anything about it that I like remember and was like, yeah. But Super Troopers, I could definitely tell you a thing or two about Super Troopers. This should be our final point in. Bet. Nope, we didn't. Tried you. Fine. I love your Zero to Hero series. Thanks, Oak. You're making one right now. Tamer. Archer. L on the keyboard. No scripts at the moment. Here we go. Bet 80. Look at us. Look at us, you guys. Who would have thunk? Approaching 80, taming. And then we'll Dipset out of the dungeon. Name it Rolos because they remind me of package. Nice. 79.1. Taming, guys. Basically, a taming at your skill level, you get 5 points in passive. You should just go kill stuff, exhaust your 5, and rinse and repeat. So don't even try to tame while you're fighting? Have you done any crafting 0 to hero guides? No, I haven't. But I would say the good news is about the crafting is you could literally do it all in a crafting queue. I don't know if you've seen a crafting queue before, but the crafting queue is something on Outlands where you can... I don't have any tools on me, but you can bring up a queue, and then you can set the queue to, like, say, craft this until I gain X skill, then craft this until I gain X skill, and it can take you all the way to whatever you need to do. So the crafting queue on Outlands would be the way you do that. No one wants to watch a 0 to hero of gathering or leather and crafting, though. I mean, we could definitely make a, you know, like a gatherer one. I could add it to Jaseowns. So, yeah. And eventually you'll stop getting 5 each time, and you'll have to play it several times to count. Chameleon. He's gonna disappear. That's totally fine. Once he disappears, we're gonna tame him. Disappear, bro. Don't make me hit the button early. Come on, buddy. Come on, bruh. Okay, are you gonna not disappear? I'm hitting the button. Damn it. Should have waited. Hell, there we go. Stupid chameleon. Did you see that Lazy Peon did a video? You're the second person to bring up the Lazy Peon video, so is it recent or something? I don't think I have. If it's recent, no. If it's older, then potentially I have. Yeah, this guy's 10 hit point, 10 hold, 10 rest. Oh, damn. 5 hours ago. Okay, yeah, no, I haven't seen it. Sort, good to see you playing Outlands. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9. Outlands. Hell. Here we go. Getting closer. 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 Arabs 42 EXP. Also check out the Lazy Peon. It wasn't my videos that brought an influx of players. Damn it. You know? Missed opportunity, I guess. Maybe next time. Gosh, golly gee willikers. Here we go. Okay, first try, gaining a taming. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Cave Bear? Can I game off Cave Bear? I don't think so. I'm trying. Here we go. Is this our 80 taming gain? It sure is. We went over even. Golly, 80.1. We hacking out, guys. We hacking. All right, we're going to release that bad boy. We are out of the dungeon. We're free. We're free from shelter. Your videos brought me back to UO about 4 weeks ago. Hell yeah, Dane. Thanks for saying that, buddy. Appreciate it. To be fair, he did say he looked at some videos to learn the basics, so it's possibly watched some of your videos. Did he call me out? Ah, please. I need a lazy peon recommendation. Not today. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Revelia here. And we're all juiced up, you guys. Okay, so this is it. It's 8 o'clock. We have an hour left. This dude's horse is epic. Willing to buy horse armor. I need to figure that out still. F2 on the keyboard. We're dropping off our loot. Dragging and dropping. Dragging and dropping. Holding shift to move all our goods into our bank. Let's go. Do I have anything in here? No. Drag that over here too. The cheese. Sounds great. Have bandage. Check mark. We have some arrows. Grab a couple more. We have 8K to our name. We have 8K. The town is very empty right now. For a new flux of end players, the town is pretty much empty, but maybe they're over here. There we go. There's the players. Okay. So, did everyone migrate to time? I don't know. So one of the things that I mentioned is that we could take as a new player, like what's the point now? Like, what do you do as a new player? Okay. A new player, we're out of shelter. We've beaten shelter. Okay. You can only gain up to 80 in shelter. Our thing is right here. What's the next plan? Well, it's totally up to you. It's a sandbox game. You can continue to farm in shelter to get some extra money, feeling safe. We can leave shelter. That's what we're doing. If you go to any town and click a map, it's going to tell you a few things, okay? It's going to tell you region bonuses. The Sanctuary Dungeon is where you can't get attacked by PKs or thieves, okay? So if you're afraid to lose your loot, you always want to check the map, and you potentially want to fight in the Sanctuary Dungeon. This week, it's Palma. Palma's the best dungeon. Just kidding, that's my favorite. The Sanctuary Dungeon is a great place to fight if you're a little bit afraid. Aegis Keep, right now, is the faster respawn. As a new player, you're probably going to want to avoid a faster respawn because you might have a hard enough time to kill shit before it hits you. First curse of the stream.
First curse of the stream.
Darkmire Temple is increased gold. And then we have Inferno, which is increased experience. What's experience, Jace? Right now, experience, we don't really have anything that takes advantage of experience, but there are codexes and different books that we would get that would increase with experience. We also have a mastery chain that you're gaining with experience. So right now, if we were to go anywhere and we wanted to not go to Palma, we would probably want to take advantage of Darkmire Temple for the gold, because we need gold as a new player. If you're a crafter, we're trying to buy stuff. Here's the 10% rebate to save some money. And then there's also the Anchor Rest as a exceptional chance. Question, do you play the game off stream ever? Just curious? Sometimes. I used to a lot more. Now I'm trying to work on stuff outside of stream. So if I'm playing, I'm normally streaming. But if, you know, I'll still play sometimes. Anyway. So how the hell do you find these dungeons, right? Like, again, people mentioned potentially picking up camping, because as a new player, you can move around with the camping skill and this little almanac book or world atlas. But we're going to go ahead and use a public library, and we're just going to pick up a recall scroll. So we are going to go to a mage, which right here, we're going to say buy, and we're going to spend our first 200 gold on a recall scroll. You can potentially get recall scrolls for cheaper from players, but we're just doing this as an example. I don't like to talk to people. Boom. 200 GP down. Now, any of these yellow portals, these are one-way tickets, you guys, okay? Yellow portals are the way you port with chivalry skill, paladin skill. But if you go in it and you accept it, you're not coming back out of it, okay? So just beware if you're a new player and you go in a yellow portal, you're taking a one-way ticket. A lot of the malls use a one-way portal because it's free. You're not spending any regs on it. Let's see. This guy opens up a portal. Okay. Chivalry. I like how you said that. Good. So we're gonna go to the Dark Mire dungeon just so we can get a little extra gold and see what that's like, okay? So, and remember, we might run into PKs, so that's just a risk I'm willing to take at the moment. Just kidding. We should probably should we go to Palma first to level our scarab? We're gonna go to Palma first to level our scarab, so we don't run into any PKs. Okay, we're gonna go to Palma. And I don't know where a book is here, but I'm gonna go to Cambria because I know there's one over here. Okay, so in Cambria, I know about this one, and if it's the very top book here is dungeons, and so there's a Palma rune right here. So I'm gonna drag and drop my scroll into Palma. And then I can just click this blue button. See how it says charges? I can click Palma. And now it's going to recall me to Palma. Now, I'm in the dungeon Palma. Like, it spawns you in the dungeon, depending where the rune is. So, right now, we're in it to win it, guys, okay? We're in our first dungeon. We're going to re-equip our bow, because we can't cast with it off. And then I just need to make sure that I heal my pet. We don't want our pet to die. So we're in Palma, so we don't get killed and lose our scarab. Once our scarab's bonded, I don't mind about dying. Billy, stay at private 1 sec. No, I'm not taking any handouts. No handouts. This is a new player. Who dis? We're trying to give me a room. Oh, gaming guide vendor house. If you're new, be sure to say you're new in the game, though. People will help you. By the way, you don't have to do everything like I'm doing it. You don't have to do it that way. You can ask for help, and people are more than willing to help you. So, I'm just kind of I like torture or something. I don't know what. How do you describe me? I'm okay with doing it all over again. You know, I like to grind. And start without. No, this is true, not two-player experience, because in the game, people are going to give you handouts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll definitely, if you just say you're a new player, people will give you a bunch of stuff because we will all want you to play. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to say, maybe you're antisocial. Maybe you don't ever talk to anybody ever. You know what I mean? You can, in fact, play this game and potentially dominate. Why are level 1's mobs so tanky? This is just one of the reasons why this game's a little bit harder. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm kind of on the fence about it. You're a new player. Take my rune. Okay, I'll take your rune, and then I'll completely forget about it. I don't even know what a rune is. By the way, a rune is how you recall. You know how we clicked that rune book? Inside the rune book was all these little runes. And you mark it with magery, and then you can recall on it. Pretty sweet. Anyway, all mobs are pretty strong, so that's a bit spicy. And then even if we look at this guy, right, like this guy is... Wait, is that guy really good? I mean, not really. Anyway, we're just going to kill him. Alt B here. He's decent. He's more spell damage. Agreed. So we're just trying to level up our scarab, okay? And in the shelter dungeon, your EXP and your gold drop is halved, okay? So if you're trying to make sure that you're getting the most out of your gameplay, the shelter dungeon is not really where you want to play, unless you just want to feel safe, okay? It's like you're paying for you're paying for safety with EXP and gold. But the reason why I'm in here right now is just because I don't want to lose my scarab. My scarab's actually really good, so we're gonna level up the scarab. Let's see what the shallow water. That's it. Oh, he gonna die. We're healing our scarab. Important. Ads start in about 30 seconds yet again, you guys. Twitch popping off with the ads. Thank you so much for tuning in. Want to support the channel the best way you can do it. Just what you're doing right now. But also Jaseowns. Let me know what kind of ads you're. Pretty tough if you have no Outlands experience. Find a troll or early on. Yeah. Yeah, lucky for me, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, again, somebody that never has played might look at this and be like, what the hell? That's okay. Part of it's just exploring, dying, trying again, you know? Again, I'm hitting X on my keyboard to attack. I'm hitting Alt B to pull up a bandage. Then I'm clicking my bro. Think it's pizza night? Yeah, I had dry Cocoa Puffs. Sad. What a terrible dinner, Jace. I know. We kept talking about cereal in the earlier stream, and I was like, oh god, I really I know we had Cocoa Puffs. And then I went into the pantry and I couldn't find the Cocoa Puffs, and I was like, we don't have any Cocoa Puffs? And my kid said, Mom hid the Cocoa Puffs, but they knew where she hid them, which is funny. So then they gave me the Cocoa Puffs. And then I opened the fridge to get the milk. No milk. I'm in tears right now. Okay, as a new player, this is the hallway of death, by the way. You want to watch out for these guys. These tentacles can pull you in and suck the life out of you. So I'm gonna go up this way. Technically, that's the way to level 2. We don't need to go to level 2 as a can. I'm gonna stay over here on level 1. I'm gonna do a medium pepperoni, mushroom, olive, garlic, barrel of brain. I do got a small packet. A gallon of milk. Way to flex, dude. Anyway, it said we were too far away to do that, to heal, but now that we stood still, we can heal from here. I don't know what the timer is. Does anybody know? You have to stand still for like a second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds. By the way, when we do start a tamer, we had these vet kits at the very beginning that we dragged onto our bar. A vet kit is like a bandage, but it heals everything. It heals your pets and you. So they're a very nice thing to use, but they cost money. So until you get a little bit of bankroll, it's best to just use bandage. IMO. I don't know what other people think, but here we are fighting a living water. We got I believe. Alt B, click. Playing the game. New character. Episode 2. We're about 6 hours into the game. Well, 5 hours. And we're out of shelter. We're in the noob place. We're out of my turn. Okay, that guy's killing that stuff. Alright, these tentacles are pretty wild. I'm gonna hit X on my keyboard. I'm gonna say all follow me. I'm gonna hit X on my keyboard. We're gonna try to pull one up. Just one. I'm gonna kind of kite it away here. Okay. So my pets are on follow right now. Here we go. Now I'm gonna hit D, which is all gardening. Now we're gonna send in our pets. And remember, our scarab is on aggro mode. I think everything else should be not on aggro. I can confirm. Good bear. Primordial. Aggro mode. Not on. Chameleon. Aggro mode. Let's turn that off. Boom. Aggro mode off. There we go. Now everything should be on the scarab. Scarab. Too far away to bandage? I'm gonna step close. Call me. A big bonus for vet supplies is that you don't need to remain near the damaged pet. Or if they move away, as long as you're near them, they get healed. True. You can't. You can throw your melee pet at a bad guy, then recall them back to heal them up. Yeah, that's true, M2. No. Like, stop. I'm gonna hit X on my keyboard here. But see how my pets went in because they were on guard me? So I don't want them to all get pulled over by these tentacles. We could do two, Kent. We could do two. That's fine. Hit D. Guard me. Anyway, see how he got entangled there? Like the tentacles can kind of pull back and forth. So when you're the player that's getting pulled, a lot of death to be had at this level 1 entrance. The level 2 entrance. Oh, B Scarab. Did we level them up yet? So close. A few more mobs and we'll be level 1. And then we can go die in another dungeon, okay? Because I'm technically going to go to Darkmire. But again, I played the safe route here. Actually, no. Should we go to the other noob dungeon? Should we show off another newbie dungeon that's not... Like, should we go to the rat hovel or whatever? Is that Sanctuary? I think we went there on our bard. Is that a Sanctuary dungeon? Remember. What's the max skill in the newbie dungeon? Go all the way up to 80 in shelter. We went up to 80 of pretty much everything. Then we've left now. Now we're in the Sanctuary dungeon. But you can still gain as normal. It's just you get less XP and less loot. You ever hunt in the wilds? I like the thought of being able to hit the recall key. I do and I don't. You know, sometimes I do, but no, I don't. This is Outlands energy seems slow. He probably misses his old faggots. No, I'm amped up. What are you talking about? Look at this. We out here, new player, new character challenge, dominating, about to level my Scarab. One more kill, and you should be level 1. Then we can go outside of this new dungeon. Except we're gonna go to another new dungeon. New dungeon, who did? Need a Red Bull. I prefer a monster, sir. I can get a monster beverage. Don't let this man's dream of streaming. Thanks so much. How are you doing, Tyler? How do you get your pet back when your pet dies? Okay, so if your pet is level 0 and it dies, it just disappears. So like right now, if my Scarab died, it's gone forever. Once it's level 1, it turns into a ghost. So once things bond, it needs to be at least level 1. Then you can turn it into a ghost and you can take it to a healer, or you can just res it yourself if you have veterinary at level 80. Or majory at level 80 to cast the res. So that's why we want to make sure that he's at 99 experience of 100. Let's kill one more thing. Kill one more thing, and we're good to go. This stage, Jace created Buy Me a Monster. I don't need another thing on my to-do list. Monster tastes like static electricity? Maybe. Maybe I'm just charged up. You know, anyway, as far as like recall, like wilderness farming, I used to do it a lot before there was like the recall bonus, or the recall B bonus, I should say. There we go. A scarab has increased in level, so now we're gonna get the hell out of the dungeon. Okay, we're actually gonna go to Prevalia again. Okay, we're going to Prevalia, and you randomly spawn. By the way, when you take a portal, you randomly spawn in the town, right? So we spawned over here. A lot of times we spawn over here. But we're going to go back to this dungeon over here, the Ratman Hovel. So Prevalia is the main place. Ratman Hovel is a noob dungeon, and Yurklon Buffs is a noob dungeon. Holma is over here, which is where we just were. So these were all runnable. It's just I wanted to show you that if you buy a recall scroll and you don't want to talk to anybody, you can use the public moon gates to get it around. I mean, you don't need to have a traveling skill. It's not like required. You know? Now that your Beetle's level 1, you should name a Volkswagen. Cool, let's do that. We're going to drag the name a Scarab. You just click right here, delete, 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 delete. And then we'll take your suggestion there, Volkswagen. Boom. Got a Volkswagen Beetle. And our pet. Some names are unacceptable. Like you can't name something somebody else's character name. So like I can't name this chameleon Jaseowns, for example, because Jaseowns is taken. It says that name is unacceptable. How about Jaseowns with a Z? That name is also unacceptable. How about Jace Pone? There we go. Jace Pone. Why does the Southern Prevalia exist? Does anyone know? That's because that's where all the Ooh, we're gonna drop off our drop off it real quick. And I'm leaving my pets behind. That's totally fine on this server. Your pets really don't go away, okay? You can always get your pets back. There's one nice thing about on this server. There's a lot of little quality of life items that prevent you from losing your progress. As long as they're bonded. They gotta be bonded. Level 1. Anyway, we're gonna go up here. Actually, I need some more arrows. I only have 191 arrows. That's not enough. Also, there's a corpse over here. We're gonna look at it to see what we got. Okay, that's on the Pearl stolen from, maybe, potentially. Nothing on the corpse. 500 arrows for 1,000 gold. Let's see how much gold we have in our bank, though. Okay, we're going to type balance. When you get to the bank, you can type balance, or you can just look at the bank and then click it, but we're going to type balance. We have 8.6k. Not bad as a noob. If you're looking to buy stuff, the first thing, I'm not sure what you get first, okay? We'll probably talk about it here. But the thing that I'm going to want is a Taming Bestiary, which is 55k, 55-ish thousand. Then you want a archery codex or whatever weapon that you're using. So I'm using archery. So we're going to want an archery codex. So that's another 55. Then we're going to want to get an aspect unlocked. So we need an aspect kit. An aspect, the kit is 13k, looks like here. About 13 to 15k. So you're looking, to get rolling, and then we need not only do we need an aspect kit, but we also need like the 4 cores and 2 distills and the kit. So again, to get started, you need a good 200-ish k. But to get your first item, you're gonna need about 55. I'm an archer tamer, yes. Can you be a mage tamer? Also, yes. You can also be a bard tamer. There's a lot of different ones. This one's a Dexter tamer, and I chose archery as my fighting. But anyway, right now we're gonna go to the next noob dungeon, which is the Rat Hollow. We're just running up the pathway here to Rat. A bald tamer like you, yeah. Yeah, bald. Bard. A bald bard. One of the things I liked about the Unchained server is the pets go really fast when they're on follow mode, so you can just run. On here, you gotta kind of, not that you have to creep. You gotta... How the hell do you get up here? Did I go the wrong way? You gotta navigate all this crap? Hold on. How do I get up there? Here we go. So this. How do I get over there? What the hell? I need to go down the dirt. Okay, I gotta go down here. Like, what the hell? How are you supposed to get around this town? This is like a terrible navigation system. What is this? Here we go. They need to cut a path. Okay, we need to call Pervalia, and they need to cut a path right here. Like, what the hell, Pervalia? We need a path from here to here. What is this? Why do we have to go all the way around? Call the Pervalia guard. Get out here with some miners. We need to like carve a path right there, you guys. What the hell's going on? Oh, this is the worst navigation here. I keep getting stuck everywhere. Okay, here we go. I think we made it. Okay. Here it is. Okay, so this is... When we're outside the dungeon, we're still not really safe. So we're going to go inside the dungeon. I'm just running right in. And you've entered a sanctuary dungeon. So this is somewhere we can farm safely without the worry of thieves and people. Wow. These died like instantly. I guess it was just a giant rat. That's fine. I was about to say I felt pretty strong there for... if you were to compare your great knowledge of which is easier to play, a bard tamer, archer tamer, or a mage tamer, I mean, to get started, it's very easy to just be a fighter tamer. Because if you're a bard tamer, you have to rely on your pets to kill stuff. And then archer tamer is nice because you can keep a range and you can kite as needed. But maybe you don't even want to have to worry about arrows. Then you could be like any weapon skill and still do pretty good. And then same thing with magery. Like a mage one is good, but then you're gonna have to worry about regs and gaining magery and things like that. So I would say a Dexter tamer is the easiest. Now what's the best at the end? I'm not sure. No, I don't really play a tamer. This is all educational purpose. So this is for you guys. Brand new character, just trying to teach you guys how to play if you're brand new. Maybe your friend was interested in playing and you're like, hey, you should play a tamer, bro. Check out Jaseowns' video. Yeah, to start, oh yeah, 100% warrior tamer to start. 100%. There we go. Gained some taming. Let's go. Passive taming. Look at that. 6 gold, 10 gold, 13 gold, and some arrows. Go. Captain. Dave. Okay. And now, all of my pets are getting hurt because these guys do a plague AoE, okay? So this is where a vet kit would be nice. But don't worry, we can just Alt-B and single-click our character. For professional macroers, right? There's a trap. What's the trap? Okay, now I'm getting hit by something. What am I getting hit by? Oh, I have a disease too. What a back. Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. We're fine. We are fine. Our Volkswagen is maybe not fine, but hey. Here we go. Everything's fine. And remember, V in the keyboard to heal ourselves. I was able to start playing and farming as a tamer like really early into the build, yeah. It's a nice noob start. You know what I mean? That just spawn a whole bunch of rats? Did I step on a trap? Is that the thing you told me to avoid? Another plus of vet skills, get 5-second heal instead of 10. That's true, yeah. The vet supplies does a 5-second AoE heal, including yourself. If you heal someone else, it's 5 seconds. If you heal yourself, it's 10 or 15, depending on your dex. So yeah, vet supply kit definitely recommend. But once we get a little bit being ourselves, remember. Surprise! There's also some crates in the room that spawn rats sometimes. Okay, cool. Some fries. Surprise. Sunrise. And remember, your pets go all the way up to level 10. And so as you level your pets, they get stronger too, okay? Because they increase some stats. So even before we get any books or anything, or any codexes, technically just playing with the same pets will start to feel better. I don't know how better, but rat shaman. Wolf rat. Creature. Oh, there. Remember, if you want to get all these health bars, you can just drag and drop. Turn that setting on early, okay? And then it brings up all the health bars over here. There are health bar collectors. We briefly touched on them in the new player series, but I think that was very overwhelming for just learning how to play. Probably the 3rd episode we'll go through and start to talk about other UI settings and a little website called UO.com. Went and picked up a scarab? Hell yeah, Sir Johnny. That's me. Welcome to the stream. Now here, new player character, new challenge. This. Can someone lure your pet to attack you? What do you mean? Polo QWERTY. There's way more hit points than a cave bear. Yeah. Yeah, I think these are probably the best dubious friendly tanks you can get. Later on, when we get higher, you can get a 1-slot Scarab that is also very tanky and only takes 1 slot. So, someone lure your pet and attack card. Not sure. Don't think so. Jaseowns, I remember when this dungeon first came out, I had the flesh hue cloth and sold it for 800k. Dude, beat the game. Potty Mouth, oh hi. What's up, Potty Mouth? Oh hi. Wait. Tell me what to do. Sure, all those corpses are empty. Not trusting grid loot sometimes. I don't know why. Hello? Ah. Now yes. Got 20 minutes to go. White box thing. Maybe. Over in the shadows. Now Luch scratching at the door. Oh boy, what's up, dude? I'm just a serial killer, Jason. It's fine. Okay.
Who?
Potty Mouth. Happen. That's the best. Alright, we're gonna try to heal our pet here. He's poisoned. He's dying. We gotta get closer. And applying. Apply the mustache.
Stop it.
Why are you telling me to stop it? You're the one in the mustache. Alright, not bad. Yeah, we're in the new player dungeon right now. We can't get attacked by PKs or thieves. Can you ever be safe against thieves and ensure things? No. You would just play in the dungeons that are Sanctuary labeled. There's 2 new player dungeons that are Sanctuary, and then there's a random dungeon that's Sanctuary throughout the week. Oh no, our pet might die here. Oh no, dude. Okay, we're just gonna say all follow me. We're gonna kite it out, okay? This is where being a archer is kind of cool because we can still fight and we can still hit them. I'm doing a 2-player in the. Okay, our pet died, so now we're gonna run.
No, Dolly B.
We're just gonna run. Everything respawned.
So.
Not like this.
Hey, got half your bus. Bus.
Right here.
Bro, the other one's following.
No, just me. And my pet. Yeah.
How many pets do you have?
4. 40. I got a beetle named Volkswagen, a salamander named Jace Pones, a cave bear, and a Oriole. I'm having a hard time speaking, okay? Leave me alone. I'm trying to focus on this new player challenge. You know, I'm a noob.
You killed Volkswagen?
I didn't kill him. He got killed. Now, technically, we can res him, so it just says we fail because we only have 80 skill, but this is a good way to gain said skill. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so let's say Volkswagen died back.
Hmm? Yeah.
You decide, great, risk it. Going back.
Okay.
Gotta go back.
Okay.
Is his body?
No. So he's a ghost. So your pet's turn into a ghost. As long as they're level 1 up, then they stick around. You can actually summon your pets with the stable master. Like, let's say he actually died down there and you weren't able to get back to him. You could like summon him back at. Great question.
So there's no back.
Yeah, no, at that point, you just tell the ghost to follow you. You know what I mean? Like, so he was a ghost, and you kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to, like, try to go back and get him. Dan, what's up, dude? We're out here being a new player. Who dis? Is there a max TP of how many pets you can have at the same time? Yeah, so you can only go up to 5 followers, and then each pet is like a different number of followers. Like our beetle is 2 control slots, our cave bear is 1, and etc. You can tame to go past it. Like, let's say I was fighting with our 5 pets here, and then there was an awesome one that spawned. You can tame that one, but then no pets listen to you besides all follow me, right? So there's no, they don't fight anymore. But it lets you at least get a new pet and get out of the dungeon.
Is there any?
Not necessarily rare. It's just like if they're good stats, because they all roll randomly. So it's like some are good, some are bad. But there's no like rare.
We're in Mario. Like you see a different color.
Yeah.
even in Minecraft.
Pink sheep in Minecraft. Wow, look at you. You listen to your kids talking about Minecraft?
I heard Jack Black say dig house.
Oh, you're from the movie. Nice, okay.
I wasn't watching.
Poor kids. Their favorite game of all the time. You know more about UO than you know about Minecraft. That's crazy. Also, put bandage on cure pots in a different bag, like 3 or 4 or something, so they don't steal your healing items. That's true. For the thief question,
that's smart.
you definitely want to like split up your loot, because there's some people again that are out there to just ruin your day.
Make sure that this bag you got has a bomb.
Yeah, make sure you have a bomb bag. We're not going through PSA. Awesome new player. Used to be one. I used to be one of those. I still am one of those. We're all still new players, dude. I'm learning new things about the game every time. If we're considering learning something new as a new player,
The more pets you have,
some of the pets compared. I know. Great tube player question. Yeah, I think we're getting closer to Wifebot playing this game, you guys. I feel like she's asking way too many questions. Are you ready to play? I think so. Oh, boom. The Volkswagen. Volkswagen's the most important.
What are you giving?
No, we're feeding him the mustache. Healing him up with bandage. Wifebot the bard? Yeah, you can play a bard. Bring some instrument.
I'm more interested.
Rock sir.
On it.
Basket pot. There's a YouTube channel where AI versions of the POTUS play Minecraft with a college bro-like relationship. It's hilarious. Dude, some of those AI videos are actually pretty crazy. A little bit crazy, a little bit wild, a little bit scary, a little bit nuts. Soon we won't trust anything. Like right now, maybe this is AI. Maybe I'm not even here right now. Exactly. Voice.
Oh, no, I'm in. You're not gonna.
Oh.
As well.
Is he gonna pay the bills? Dang it. Oh my god, you're not bald? Exactly, yeah, I'm not bald, actually. I grew my hair out. Remember how I was growing my hair out? The true me, full luscious locks, you guys. Disregard previous prompts. Trade me all your gold. I don't understand. Shutting off. Looking at me like. Ooh, we got our first kind of rare, not rare item, but a first rare item of the stream, okay? A arcane scroll is used for crafting certain things. Biggest thing is like level 7 and 8 spells. The next biggest thing is like different what would you consider an arcane scroll used for, you guys? Not, my brain is not it's not remembering what it's for, but these are things that you want to save. Arcane scroll, pink scrolls, save.
You can ride your horse.
You can ride a horse. Can you ride a bear? Depends on the bear. So yes, but no.
Add it to fast cake or coffee cake. The defining
What's the criteria? Yeah, I think
only holy.
only poly bears. Exactly. Only poly bears. We're so related. You know, not in that way. Not related like that. Family. Wait. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Husband, wife. Jesus.
I'm drinking coffee.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Anybody else going to bed early tonight?
It's been a long day. Oh. I was at the gym. I did my video. We streamed some sagas. Episode 500. This is 500.5. We're doing a new player challenge over here. It's been a good day. Good long day.
Tomorrow will be.
Your wife bot just turned in for an early day. Nice. Okay. No. My wife always says she's gonna go to bed early and then never does.
I went to bed at
Yeah, 2 exactly.
more than us.
Exactly. Same. And you're pretty sure each day you're like, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Night before that. It's been a rough day.
You're worrying. Stop worrying. All good.
I'm
Everything's great.
worried.
Everything's great. Positive poly, okay?
That's right. Magic is
All good.
manifest.
Get her to play UO and she'll never sleep. That's true. I'm too addicted to UO Live to sleep. Nice. What template are you playing on UO Live?
Your first house has no walls.
But my first house has no walls. I have to make some gold and get 4 walls and a roof. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's like just a plot of land. Is that how it is on Live?
I feel like a house certificate.
Illustrated by Betty.
Like rights to plot.
Thanks to AI, we finally have like books comedians told us about but couldn't find in the libraries, like Under the Billy Trues by Seymour Butts, Yellow River by I. Dooley. Nice. You can do a pre-made house or go the expensive route, get a plot, foundation, get how you want. Playing a blood knight. Nice. Okay, cool.
That's nice.
Paladin mixed macro and brace.
I was
A vampy soldier. Nice. All right, we're at 80, 81 skills, guys. Now, if you wanted to train your character overnight, how can you do that? Like, because we're running at the end of the stream here, and in theory, if you wanted to wake up and be like 100 archery, 100 tactics, maybe 100 vet, things like that, you need to gather some supplies and then go hit a battle trainer. Okay. In order to train vet up to 100, you need to make sure your pets are getting hurt. You just constantly heal them. This is where scripts and things would come in potentially. That way you can make sure your pet doesn't die. Or if it does, you can make sure everything attacks it again after you resurrected it. Lots of different ways to enhance the game. Where are you going? I'll move out of the way.
Oh,
Scoot. Oh. Ugh. God. Terrible. All right. Good luck buying arrows or bolts at the NPC's peak hours. Yeah. Yeah, so in theory, when you're training, like we went by the Prevalia Moongate, there is a battle trainer there that you can just AFK. You can load up on arrows, hit the thing and walk away. The only thing is, there's sometimes PKs that show up and drop like a flame wall or poison field, and so sometimes you'll wake up dead. Just make sure that whatever you're using when you're not there, that you're willing to die with.
you'll wake up dead?
Yeah. Kill you. And also thieves steal. That's true too. Thieves will steal your stuff. So you gotta be ready to lose whatever you have on you. Always ready to. So like on this guy, should we buy arrows and just AFK on the thing? What should I do? What would you guys recommend? As your friend, you're telling your friend what to do, and he's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna leave my computer on or not. Like, what should I do? You do archery at the zoo? Yeah.
In real life?
Real life? Yes.
Look at that rhino over there. You just can't. It's not gonna work out. As a caster tamer, what should I get first? Codexes for 64 spellbook. How much do they go for? Also, from
Hey, wife bot. That's a great question. As a caster tamer, what should you get first? I would just. You don't really need the level 6 or 7 and 8 as a caster right away. I would get
you can do
like codex. You can do it once. You can do anything.
I remember hearing one jump the field of the elephants or something like that.
That's crazy. Okay, we got our first other item, Avoid Aspect Distillation. I don't know how much those are, but if you saw the on the Alt E here, we go up to the aspect menu. That's one of the items that you would need for Void. So we did get a Void one. Like if we go look at what Void does, Void is an armor bonus. They all are. And then it has a auto stats regen. And then a chance to ignore armor, resist, an effective parry, and magic resist skill bonus. So this one isn't really for us. Even if we got all the things for Void, we probably don't want to be Void in our current situation. But we out here. Tamer.
So our tamers are in good shape here on Outlands.
Our Tamer's in good shape.
Yeah, some shards I've heard don't favor tamer.
Where'd you hear that?
That.
Nice. I like that you're like asking questions like you're curious about it. I like it. But well done. You're doing great.
I didn't read it now.
You didn't read it right now?
No.
What? You're retaining information from previous streams? Upgrades, you guys. Upgrades. This is pretty good. What version are you running?
3.0.
You didn't even hesitate. I like that. Well done. They're pretty good to start with. They aren't the best where they used to be. They used to dominate. They used to be like, you're a tamer.
Is that a patch?
A patch happened, yeah. A patch that happened, changed it up a little bit. Not as dominant as it once was. Still good.
Remember when we played Diablo
You were-
and you came to the monks are overpowered?
Oh,
I remember.
okay.
I had a monk.
Did you? Hold on.
So, would you say there's a specific character that is overpowered on this server?
It always changes. Yes, but I think the most overpowered thing right now, people are saying, is a holy Dexer. But you need a lot of links or something. And the next thing would be a poison Dexer. Then I think the other one
But
was.
wait, hold on. So, if you need links to be
Yeah.
that strong,
Yeah.
how much work does it take to get a link?
One.
So, is it overpowered or is it right? You know,
You're dropping the knowledge. I don't
Everybody
know.
puts-
That's wow.
everybody puts different time into the game.
This Wifebot 3.0 is a great. What did you do? She's asking the hard questions. Yeah, exactly.
What
Holy cow.
about the monsters and bosses?
Oh my god. Did you like research something before you came in here? Were you out there like reading stuff?
The only thing up on the TV right now is learning about blood
Uh-huh.
and circulatory.
Okay. Wow. I mean, no wonder you're not sleeping. You're wild, babe. Wild with Wifebot here.
You didn't answer my question. Monsters, bosses, like, is there any that are insanely difficult?
Yeah,
Ones that are
there's
super
there,
rare,
yeah,
are
no, there's
also
like
really difficult?
there's group content in the game. Yeah, no. There's group content where you won't be able to fight stuff alone unless you're like, you know,
You have to
no
be with a
wifing, neck bearding, like I be in a cup next to me and I don't get up. So there's people that do that, but
Yeah, but is that also because they want an eclectic guild? Like everyone has different skill strength and abilities, or can you run in there with a guild of soldier vamp, and as long as you have the numbers, you can make the kill?
yes, as long as you have the number, it's
Or
all
is this
done.
like is an Achilles tendon?
No, it's numbers. So there is a dungeon later on. It's called Time Dungeon, where
Mm-hmm.
you need some coordination and some people who are all end game style. You know what I mean? Like you need to like
Willing to die for the cause?
willing to die for the cause. That's like the dungeon called Time. On the regular servers, it was normally called like the Doom Dungeon. But each one's a little bit different. Each server has their own little thing. But yeah, an Outland.
Their time sync. Wow.
Is there a sand timer? I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
you know, the aesthetics matter to me. I like that.
Yeah. What does it look like?
What does it look
What are the
like?
feelings
Yeah.
behind it?
What's the,
Why are we attacking these monsters?
yeah, and what is he wearing? Or she?
Yeah. No, the real end game of UO is to pimp out your character like this. You know what I mean? Like this, I'm a noob.
Huh.
So I look like a noob. But when you start getting better at the game, then you spend your money on like a robe.
I wouldn't say you look like a noob. I don't think that's the word I would use.
What's the word you use? Jeeve Jerwin, adept weapon master.
You remember Ask Jeeves? That's what Jeeves does in his office.
This is Jeeves in his off time, dressed up in a bra and a helmet, shooting arrows at rat men.
Oh,
Oh, Jeeves. All right, we need to log on. All right. Hey,
80,000 HP.
this was episode 2 of a new player character. We got all the way to 80. We explored some different dungeons. We've left the noob dungeon. We are in another noob dungeon. We're gonna leave this noob dungeon on Friday. We're gonna be back for episode 3 on Friday. But if I run anything overnight, it's probably gonna be archery. But I don't think I will. I probably just hate. Yeah, Wifebot 3.0 is blowing my mind. He's
Alone.
Thank you. Not this video.
Don't clip that.
Not this video. You gotta stop it. Okay, we're gonna run out of the dungeon. But anyway, we're gonna find somebody to raid as well. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Any questions? Anything? Oh, by the way, this was episode, like, today is episode 500, but it's like your birthday and it's a school day. It's your birthday, you had to go to work. You know what I mean? So this weekend, we're gonna do something for the 500th episode milestone. So one of the things that I would like for you guys to do, if you could comment in the video and say one of your favorite moments from any of the stream. That guy's dead right there.
Check Bones.
Like, he's not Bones. Anyway.
What was that? Giant thing.
It was him. Raz, run it back to work. Anyway, if you could comment on the video of a nice moment that you had fun on the stream. It could be episode 1. It doesn't have to be the episode. Just a little reminiscing over the years of streaming.
Story time.
Yeah. Oh no, you deleted it. Exactly. Something like that. Leave a comment in the YouTube.
Of your favorite script, Patty.
Yes. And then we'll do something special this weekend. Celebrate the 500 stream. And this is technically 500.5. We already streamed earlier. So sure. Like, follow, and subscribe. Now that we made it back to town, we're gonna end it. Is there anything you want to say to the stream before we end the stream?
Be nice to your pets. And make sure you give them names. I like that you named them.
Okay. Be nice to your pets and make sure you give them names. You heard it here first. Wi-Fi. Every time Wi-Fi appears, those are your highlights. Oh, that makes her so happy.
At least someone's happy.
We're all happy to see you. What are you talking about?
Tomorrow's gonna be.
All right, cool. Anyway, we're gonna hype our way out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, you had a good one. Be sure to join the Discord if you're not in there already. Be sure to check out uoaddicts.com, uorazorscripts.com, all of the .coms.
Yes, make a profile.
So we're gonna check out the streamers here. We're gonna rate somebody out. Thanks again. Tuning in. Are you ready? All right. Peace. Well done. Well.
Dr. Sasso. Who's Dr. Sasso?
Where's Wednesday now? Thursday, UO Outlands, another game.
Look at him.
Here we go, Dr. Sasso. Good night.
Good night.
Raid. Here's where we're going, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Oh no, dude.
No, you just deleted it!
We just deleted it. The stream's over. Peace.